and the half just kind of falls off, and super cool if you can get away with it. That's not how it works, and it almost never works when they do it that way, right? So two things happen when guys try to swim off the half when they don't know how to do it right. Number one, we should stand up, got a half in. Number one, they just throw their hand over the top like this, and then the referee takes pity on him and says, oh my God, he's killing his shoulder. Even though I did it to myself, and they blow the whistle, potentially dangerous, and give me a fresh start. Super cool if I can pull that off. Now, the problem is I might not pull it off. If I don't pull it off, and he's got a half in, and I go throw my arm over my own head, I just basically pinned myself. I'm going to my back every time now. All right? So that's a pretty high risk, low reward type tactic. Throw your arm over your head, hope the referee makes a bad call and calls potentially dangerous, or roll on your back and be pinned. Not good options. We're going to show you how to swim off the half the right way. There's very important, subtle things you have to do to make it work. Are you, am I in? I can, go ahead. I'll be in. So we're going to show this from a base. Most wrestlers are going to get a leg in. As soon as they do, the very first thing they do, especially if they haven't been to this camp, is they're going to jump up and try and power half right out the gate. That's my go-to. And so when I do that, Dom's going to show you what he's going to do.
All right, so like you said, one of the problems with this move is everyone really just tries to do it, right away up front, just swim off the half. But like any other wrestling move, there's about 100 steps before the actual move itself, right? I'm exaggerating here, but we got to do a couple subtle little things that are going to change our positioning and make that swimming off the half actually work. All right, so the first thing that we have to do is we sit back on our heels, and then this knee first, our right knee, the knee that he's riding on that leg side, we're going to scoot that forward just a couple inches. Notice how that shifted him a little bit. He had to pivot a little bit over to my right side. That brings us to the second step, which is the second knee is going to come up slightly, and at the same time you'll turn your shoulder so that instead of being like a table, now you're like a pitched roof, all right? You're a slope. From here, at this point, the top wrestler is only hanging on by this half. If they didn't have this half, they would just fall off onto their butt. So we have to just get rid of the half. From here, all we're going to do is we're going to take this arm, pull it back, and then straight forward. Notice they slide off the top here. But if we just swam with one of our arms all day, we'd be swimming in circles, right? That doesn't do us any good. So we got to take our other arm back and over the top. All right? Got to swim with both arms.
And clear your head on that second stroke. So again, as soon as this is locked up, we're going to get our weight back, knee forward, elevate the outside, shift our weight so that we're turned. We're going to throw off that half and then shoot through with the other side. Make sure that we're pulling our head out with and covering on top. Factors you really want to pay attention to are that knee sliding forward. That pulls his leg ride forward and shifts his hips off to the side. Makes it real hard for him to hold on tight. And then two, before you actually swim the half off, make sure that this knee comes up and we've turned so that our back is sloped on a downward slope, just like that. From here, he'll slide right off that half and you can come climb back over top.